He's obviously ashamed of me. I can't even look at him.
You think he's ashamed of you? Why? Because of what happened to the newspapers?
Partly. Partly his face when I told everyone.
Told everyone what?
What I used to do.
You what?
I told him. I told him I used to sleep with men for money. Dr. Cameron, Miss Stepney, his charming wife, and Jacob's favourite teacher. All sat listing their amazing achievements. He's great at science. She plays the piano. I was a hooker. Then suddenly everyone decides it's time to leave.
Wow. Awkward. And yet brilliant. Make us a brew.
I tried to put it out of my mind, I swear. But it had been building for weeks. And then I'm sat there watching David creeping around everyone. It's like I'm in this bubble. Like I'm there, but I'm not really there. And all I can see in my head is him trying to hide those newspapers.
Kitchen camera's been disabled.
By a person, or is something wrong with it?
It's on again now, so I'd say a person. Who isn't very good at covering their tracks.
What do you mean?
That's the feed from the hall camera exactly when the kitchen camera got turned off. Up closer.
Interesting.
Does it taste any better after the fifth one?
Oh, so this is it? Dr. Evil's lair.
I don't know why you're being so down about it. You've not even tried it yet.
Well, sweetheart, I have. We all have, years ago at Family Dues. And we've all learnt our lesson. That is why I've said I don't want it on my premises. I've seen grown men, after a couple of swigs, clutch their stomachs and double up like accordions.
Well, Mr. Potts has been drinking this all afternoon and he's not doubled up. Zach's been amazing, all right, and he knows loads.
Yeah, and he's lent us all the gear.
Yeah, I thought I'd get out all my old equipment, you know. Give 'em a head start, like. I thought you'd be more encouraging.
Oh, come on, just try it.
It's very, very good.
Does she wait till Diane gets hold of you?
Oh. Come on, Charles. I mean, well, look at their faces. They've been so excited about this. At least give 'em a chance. Get 'em back down the pub and teach 'em a bit about the business. Eh?
Priya's got it into her head that moving out of the family home with her little girl into the B&B is the answer. I've explained to her it's a crazy idea.
It's no big deal.
It's a big deal to me. And it's a bad decision.
It's a few weeks. Just until the doctors and social services work out what's happened. Dad's overreacting.
It's entirely unnecessary. Tell her, Jay.
It's definitely unnecessary.
He's being nice. He thinks it's a good idea too.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Do you think it's a good idea we stay here?
Jay?
I can't tell her what to do.
If it's going to make seeing Eliza easier, then it's for the best. For the time being.
A stupid investigation.
No, Dad, I'm glad there's an investigation. There's a baby here with bruises and we all need to know how she got them. It's not the moving out that bothers me. It's a suspicion I can't take. I hope that's enough clarity for you both.
Dad?
Come back, please. We can talk about this. Finish off the chocolates. Just call me, please. Let me know you're okay.
Okay, not a colossal success, I'm guessing. What happened? Jacob decided to let his true feelings be known about his science partner.
No, it wasn't Jake who let the side down. Can we not do this now, please?
No. No, I'm worried. Son? Come on. It can't be that bad, surely.
You know, I hate myself sometimes. The worst husband ever. Terrible influence on Jake.
Tracy? Where is she?
Just gone. I let her down, Dad.
I never thought anyone would have to find out. I hated the idea. But when it happened, I thought it might feel like letting it go. You know? Watching it float away.
Sorry it don't work like that, does it? I mean, it's a part of you, kid.
Surely it's got to be better, getting it out. Better than keeping it trapped inside.
I think David preferred the trapped inside option.
Well, then he didn't deserve you, does he? I'm sorry, but he knew the rest, right? He knew about the phone lines, he knew about the film. There are exceptions, but generally speaking, women who have tons of choices don't choose to sit at the other end of a phone, hyperventilating while some stranger gets his rocks off.
David's quite innocent.
No, babe, he's a grown-up. And he don't get to pretend that he's not part of the same world as us.
Yeah, but I saw his reaction. He was genuinely gutted.
And did any part of you fancy him in that moment when you saw his reaction? Or even like him? Because I'm sorry, but right there, what you saw, that's him. That's the man you married.
I don't know if this is helping.
She might not like it, OK? But I am actually helping. Babe, listen to me. You are a kind, clever, beautiful young woman, and David is unbelievably lucky to have you by his side. OK? And if you had to do some things years ago whilst he was pricing up groceries, things that you regret now and didn't even like anyway, well, I'm sorry, but the only reaction that's acceptable from him is support. That and maybe a really expensive present. Listen, it took me a long time to work that out by myself. And I'm still angry that I had to. Because the people that you give your love to, it is their job to make your burden a bit lighter. And do you know what? If they don't, maybe they're not worth it.
Oh, you're still here.
You're just waiting for the taxi to the restaurant.
Rebecca's gone.
What, where?
I don't know. She asked me to go upstairs, check on Seb, and then she scarpered. I waited a bit to see if she came back, but...
Why would she do that?
If I had the answer to all these questions, I won't be in here looking for her, would I? You haven't seen her, have you?
She's not been back here.
Vic, maybe she's just gone to the shop or something.
I went there and it's closed. Just this whole treetops thing, the way she reacted in here. I don't know, but I've just got this really awful feeling.
Well, do you think maybe she's gone to Home Farm?
She might have. You've seen what she's like at the minute. She's so unpredictable.
We can get a taxi up there if you want.
Just hang on.
Hello? Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm back home now. I went for a walk, calmed down a bit. Have you got Seb with you? Is he all right? Listen, would you mind holding on to him for a bit? I'm absolutely shattered. I was gonna go upstairs for a kip. Is that terrible of me? Thanks. You're a lifesaver. All right, yep, bye.
Hello? Graham? Graham? Rebecca.
Get out of my house.
Please. You're disappointed in me, aren't you?
No. Just don't understand.
No. I don't understand either. I know she's the same person, but every time I look at her, I just keep seeing her taking money off that Phil.
What about before? When she answered the phone, what did you imagine?
Don't be ridiculous.
Don't have a go at me because I'm asking the question. You said it. And what about Layla?
What about her?
Well, you managed to look at her without seeing a stripper's pole.
Oh, will you stop it?
No, you stop it. Stop living in this dream world. We are talking about a young woman caught in a trap, making the best out of a very bad job.
I know. Obviously, I know that. And my head keeps telling me to snap out of it and be the husband that she deserves. But there's something else, a feeling in here, in my heart. I can't help seeing her differently. I don't want to. But I can't help it.
You don't think I had a moment when Valerie was diagnosed? We put it behind us. The only thing I regret is that it took as long as it did. But for once in your life, you let your head win. You go and find her and you talk to her and you apologize.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Just be useful. You can put these in the car if you like. And I want more time off of work.
Why?
They're all talking. I can tell by the way they're looking at me. Wait till they hear about this.
Pray. I'm really...
If the shoe was on the other foot, I'd probably want you to do the same thing. But I'd also want to find out how she really got those bruises. Bye, Dad.
We'll sort this stupidity out with the authorities. And you'll move back in a day or two.
Just let them do their job. It's important.
Don't look at me like that. It wasn't me who asked the question, remember? In the hospital, it was you.
Bit cloak and dagger, all this, isn't it?
Earlier you said you did more than just install CCTV.
What do you have in mind?
Finding someone that doesn't want to be found. My uninvited guest. I need more information. Can you do it? You talk only with me, not a word to anyone else. It's important.
Listen, it's not going to make it any quicker if you're holding back any information. I mean, is there a wife or girlfriend situation here? An affair?
No. It might be an employee situation. I don't know who I can trust.
Who does?
Charity exaggerates for effect. You know that, right?
So you mean he does deserve me?
She likes to paint herself as hard as nails, but she's not. Look at her whole history with Cain. What I'm saying is, it's easy to tell somebody else to lay down the law. We both know David's a good guy. All of this, it must have been a shock to him. Just don't do something drastic.
I'm sorry for barging in.
Don't worry.
I've got stuff I need to say. Mostly sorry.
Well, you don't have to go.
Oh, it's okay. I need to pop by work for something anyway.
Oh, Charles. Listen, have you got a second? Have a kind of proposition.
Oh, look at me. Looks like it's today propositions.
What?
If this is about you moving into the pub, then we haven't got the room.
You don't know what I was going to say.
Chaz, are you coming or what?
Sorry.
Ooh. Do you know what? I'm impressed. And I like that warm tingle.
Why, have you had a little accident? Go and do some work, please, Marlon.
Oh, you... Is he going to be all right?
Oh, yeah. Diane made him walk it off. It was like watching a really slow game of pinball. Marlon dragged him in here for his own safety.
Can we just get on with this, please?
All we want is to launch our first batch to the pub regulars and get some feedback. That is it.
And what's your role in this, Uncle Zach?
Well, going forward, the next phase of the business...
Who are you, Alan Sugar?
Oh, try and be nice, will you?
I don't even like ginger beer, anyway.
It's ale. Sorry, I googled it.
We will think about helping you with the launch, all right? Just get all your paperwork and your compliances sorted, because we will be checking.
She's got mud everywhere.
Vic, go wake her up. I can't believe we sacrificed the night out just so she can catch up on her sleep.
There's no need to whisper.
Yeah, you're right.
Bit dazed. I had the weirdest dream. Yeah, thank you. Thank all of you. I wonder what's going on in that tiny little head of his.
Who's Aaron's?
Sorry. Here you go.
Do you know what? It's getting on for 8. You might as well keep him for the night, seeing as you're taking him out tomorrow.
Where did you get to?
Sorry?
Before, when you scarpered. Because wherever you went, it was clearly very muddy.
Oh, yeah, I have absolutely no idea.
Hey, come in a sec.
Been having a rejig?
Something like that. I've got something you're going to find very interesting.
Yeah, yourself.
Snap. Can't wait to see what you make of this on the CCTV. Take a look. You won't be disappointed. I don't know what you were expecting, but I'm sure it wasn't that.
When?
Earlier on. Powerful swing, hasn't she? Did some rejigging upstairs as well.
What are you going to do?
It's already done.
What's done?
I phoned the police.
Are you sure that's fair? There's obviously something wrong with her.
Think about it. All those cameras trained on Robert, and we've barely been able to catch him so much as pick his nose. And here comes his baby mother breaking in and going all gangster on the owner. Who knows what it's going to be able to give us?
I got it wrong. I didn't know how to help.
So you changed the subject? Avoided looking at me? Sneaked around, hiding newspapers? I mean, you could have just asked.
It's hard to talk about.
For you? You find it hard?
Well, I don't want to row.
This isn't a row, David. You know that, yeah?
I just want us to get on with our lives. Forgive and forget.
I can't forget. And forgive who? You?
Both of us. Come back with me.
No.
Trace.
You go back. Leave me alone.
I thought we weren't having a row.
Have you any idea what I've had to put up with from you? Taking money and giving it to Layla, ruining our holiday, mooning after her. You take on social workers for Priya, but what about me? When I need you? You forgive me? You forgive me for something that made my life a misery before we even met?
When you put it like that, it sounds worse.
I don't need to feel bad about myself, just so I can spend my waking hours selling groceries in your corner shop.
What are you saying?
I've seen something in you that I really don't like. And I don't think I can ever unsee it. Just go.
Next night, we're off to Alaska again on board the cruise here on ITV. Then at 9, Fiona Bruce looks back at Rachel Nickell, The Untold Story.